Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So Missouri's offense will have the football first here. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And then 1st down, they go right back to him. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
There's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd-down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So South Carolina's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the first down mark. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Finds room at the 30. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Missouri, 7, South Carolina, 0. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Missouri.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. 14, South Carolina, 0. fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
South Carolina, 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him down out near the 40. Offense getting set, and it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Catch is made down the middle. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Went after this good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Now it's 4th and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game.
Touchdown, Missouri. Number 2 with the grab and the score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's complete downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. One play moves the ball to the 44 and lead first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Let's go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Missouri. Just ran away from the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that previous play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. That was his fourth punt already today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And now the running back's got it again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
South Carolina, 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, how about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll run it here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fights through a tackle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
At the 28. Brings up 2nd down.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Gives it to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Montgomery. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
56, South Carolina, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who whipped his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. Not too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get points on the board.
And they'll stop it short of the goal line. The offense will set up inside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Missouri offense will take over.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They're going to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, coach.